from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the second of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. So striding in, Austin Jackson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. Without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Digging in, Aaron Altair. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
Aaron Altair.
This is line to left. Parker is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
If you think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Parker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here's the first pitch to him. Swings through the slider there. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Williams rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
So now Carlos Santana. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Crawford loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
I think when you've been around as long as this guy has, Matt, you start to get experience on your side. One of the things he knows how to do, he misses barrels. He changes speed. He's up, down, in and out, hard, soft. He's a tough guy to get a read on, and he doesn't fall into throwing the same pitches and fall into a pattern that's easy for the opposing team to figure out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Nola has been having himself quite a year so far. With a sub-3 ERA, he has pitched like one of the league's best.
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touch-and-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. The feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, on the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
The bouncer to the left side. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Stepping into the box, Adam Rosales. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. And there are two away now. Standing in, Aaron Nola. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Coming to the plate now, Jarrett Parker. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 4. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Parker, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Madison Bumgarner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Count is 1-2 now. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. A weak chopper up the line. To his right, Franco. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So digging in now, Aaron Altair hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Aaron Altair.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's one away.
The right fielder,
Digging in now for
#5,
Philadelphia, Nick Williams. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. After it is McCutchen. He makes the running play. 2 down. So coming to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And the center fielder is under it to make. Here's Buster Posey now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. High and deep to right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Oh, and he misses it. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
First baseman.
And Brandon Belt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Altair is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Now batting.
So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 run on no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left.
Leading off for the Phillies here in the 4th.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Cameron Rupp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. First delivery to him on the way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Jackson at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Into the box, Adam Rosales. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. At the plate, Brandon Crawford.
Hitting out for the Giants, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. And now the Giants pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side. Stepping into the box, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options to whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Liner toward right center. Well, this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Up next will be Nick Williams. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. And that's off his leg on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. McCutchen is right there as he takes it for the second out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on the way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 3-1.
With that base hit right there, D. The game, more importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win.
So now Carlos Santana. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
In now, Cameron Rupp. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Don't go anywhere. More. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's JOHNCAMAC. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Two runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Altair. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Williams will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the... Digging in and looking for more, Mike Franco. He'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Adam Rosales. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jackson is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He singled his last time up. Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed it his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Stepping in now,
Aaron Altair.
as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the end. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Drilled down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, J.P. Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's season. It's continuing right now.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box, Maikel Franco.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And he is into second with a 2-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Panic's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Kelby Tomlinson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 37, Kelby.
Towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 16.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. This is skied into short left center. Rosales into shallow left, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Row, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a controlled type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
Jackson at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball stays high. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The next 3-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back. Derek Law is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Aaron Altair. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for.
You need to stop doing what you're doing, listen to your grandma, and listen to your mother.
We were watching you, mate.
I see you. I can hear you, and you're not listening.
Really?
Because I'm just trying to figure out how to get out of it.
Yeah, but dirty, skunky. Come on. No, no.
for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Striding into the box, Nick Williams. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss. He's behind the big
Where's that swinging at?
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to the right. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. And that would be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. McCutchen going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
First baseman, number 41.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
So now Carlos Santana. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's first baseman Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 0-2 delivery. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit sharp. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "No thanks."
And he'll throw against his body to first. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Phillies used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Aaron Nola earns his 8th. Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4 game. Digging in, Austin Jackson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today. If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Got him to go down swinging there. Austin Jackson is retired to kick off the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lifted into center field. Herrera is there. 2 gone. Here's Buster Posey now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Altair. And that retires the side. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Crawford over to his right, 1 down. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. but that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-hit. Standing in, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping up now, Evan Longoria, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's only 1 for 10. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Boy, you know, D-Roy, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up. Trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Pop high in the air. Crawford has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jared Parker. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hard hit at third. There is Franco. And there's out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pulled toward right center field. Jackson giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Line to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah.
Left center, number 17 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. McCutchen is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. ready. Here's the first offering. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's the Phillies 6 and the Giants. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now this is swung on and foul tip straight back, as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Second baseman, JOHNCAMAC.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Buster Posey now. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Ready for another chance. Jared Eichhoff. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. And that's the third out. 3 up. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Leading off for San Francisco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hernandez over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hoskins is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. In there, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Digging in once again, Aaron Altair. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
First pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To Crawford for one. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
The batter, left fielder,
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third. And the throw from Jackson is not going to get him. He's in there at third base.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss.
Hoskins rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 8 now.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Sam Dyson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Santana is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Panic. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. We're back in Philadelphia right after this.
This game is brought to you by Vitamin Water.
Brandon
Power
He'll start
C
things out
Dragon
against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Hernandez over to his left. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Kelby Tomlinson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. They're down 1-2-3. They're down 9-0. Corey Guerin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box. Aaron Altair. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting.
At the plate, JOHNCAMAC. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. Bronco fields it cleanly. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now to the plate, Buster Posey. No hits to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Straight away central. Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 41.
So now Carlos Santana. First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Panic is there on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in, base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now batting, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Herrera. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
And Crawford's in full gear now, heading for third.
Crawford takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Hernandez is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Hunter Pence will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The numbers, 282 to start play, 3 homers, 13 RBI. That's popped up. Hernandez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Derek Law comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Third baseman.
High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll start the inning, and
leading off for San Francisco, center fielder number 16, Austin Jackson.
Adam Morgan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Joe Panik. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Altair has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Buster Posey. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike here for the Giants. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. This ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jared Eichhoff earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Johnny.
My show. Let's go. Get it back.